What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Quick Bit Entertainment. It is your host, Holguin, and we have some huge Star Wars breaking news. Now, the Episode 9 cast has been officially announced. I'm going to read this off of StarWars.com, and then we're going to talk about it. I think everybody's hyped for this movie because everybody, and I mean everybody, absolutely loved Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I think it's the most beloved Star Wars movie of all time. And I am hyped for Episode 9, so just jump right into this. This is directed by J.J. Abrams. He is back to do this. Hopefully he doesn't do like a whole copy-paste thing with this one. So let's just jump right into this. Star Wars Episode 9 will begin filming in London Pinewood Studios on August 1st, 2018. J.J. Abrams returns to direct the final installment of the Skywalker saga. I'm not ready to let go, my boys. Abrams co-wrote the screenplay with Chris Terrio. Dude, Chris Terrio is legit. BVS screenwriter. Homeboy could write some movies. He also wrote that one movie with Ben Affleck that won an Oscar. So I'm very hyped for Chris Terrio writing Star Wars. Returning cast members include Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, who I love, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Lupita Nyong'o, Domhnall Gleeson, Kelly Marie Tran, Jr. I don't know how many people are going to be happy about that, but I think she was fantastic in that movie. But there's a lot of bullies out there. Jonas Sotomo and Billy Lord. Joined the cast of Episode 8 with Naomi Ackie, Richard E. Grant, who will be joined by veteran Star Wars actors Mark Hamill, which pretty much confirms Force Ghost Luke is going to be in this movie, which is, we'll get into that after that. Anthony Daniels and Billy D. Williams will reprise his role as Lando Calrissian. It's about damn time. Let's just not kill him. We don't have to kill everybody from the original trilogy. We'll just keep him around. The role of Leia Organa will once again be played by Carrie Fisher. Rest in peace, Carrie. Still shook by that. I mean, she was just amazing. The greatest princess of all time. Using previously unreleased footage shot from Star Wars The Force Awakens. We desperately loved Carrie Fisher, and we all do, says Abrams. Finding truly satisfying conclusion to the Skywalker saga without her excluded us. We were never going to recast or use CGI characters, bless God, with the support and blessing from her daughter Billy. We have found a way to honor Carrie's legacy and role as Leia in Episode 9 by using unseen footage we shot together in Episode 8. Composer John Williams, the GOAT, who has scored every chapter of the Star Wars saga since 1977's A New Hope, will return to a galaxy far, far away with Episode 9. So our Episode 9 will be produced by Kathleen Kennedy, who everybody loves. J.J. Abrams and Michelle Ridwan, and executive producer Callum Green and Jason McQuinn. If I butchered those names, I apologize. I'm terrible with names. Let's break this down, though. So this pretty much definitely confirms Force Ghost Luke is going to be in this movie. Now, what I'm hoping for this is that we get the whole family of Force Ghosts. I'm talking about if Leia somehow, I don't know how they're going to do this. I'm guessing they're going to kill off Leia as well in this movie, which is going to be totally a heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. But what I would be satisfied with is just to see her, Anakin, and I'm talking about prequel Anakin, and Leia, Luke, Leia, and Anakin all together as Force Ghosts, as a family, reunited with Obi-Wan and Yoda looking above, and then you have Harrison Ford's Han Solo come up. I think that would be the best way to end this trilogy, just to have the original characters all as Force Ghosts together as a family once again with Obi-Wan and Yoda. You're looking from afar, seeing Anakin finally with his twin children and with like Han Solo right next to them. I think that would make me tear up. It gets me a little bit teary. I think like picturing that, to see the OGs of the trilogy, because we never got to see it on like the live screen. I wanted to see them together alive. Unfortunately, we did not get that. But to see them as Force Ghosts, I think that would be totally heart-wrenching and beautiful. And then we got Billy D. Williams, who is one hell of a pimp, coming back as Lando. Look, I have a lot of questions about this. Where was he in the last two movies? He is coming back. Hopefully they don't kill him off as well just because he's old. I would love to see him like be a mentor to John Boyega's character Finn. I think that would be a dope little interaction between those two characters. And then we got Daisy Ridley, the amazing Daisy Ridley, who I absolutely love. That isn't being sarcastic. I was being totally sarcastic about the Star Wars Episode 8 stuff, but I love Daisy Ridley. I love her character art. I don't believe in the whole Mary Sue bullshit that people were trying to spin a couple years ago. I love her Rey character, and I love Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. It's going to be really interesting to see how these two's relationship grows in this movie. How does Adam Driver's Kylo Ren take over the galaxy? Is he more evil than before? Does he have more hatred now? Does he hate Rey more, that he feels a little bit abandoned now by her? Now with Snoke being gone, spoiler alert, which is, I'm still not 100% okay with the whole Snoke thing. And like I was talking about the other day, I did a reaction like a couple months ago, and somebody commented on today. I see both sides of the coin when it comes to people hating on Star Wars Episode The Last Jedi. I see why people didn't like it, and I see why people loved it. I am like in between, kind of more to the side of love, because I respected the fact that Rian Johnson had the guts to do something different, something new with the trilogy, not to do something different. He went with something the same. He wanted to do a whole new thing, and I absolutely give him full credit for that. But now I see the people that hated it, and you know, it wasn't Star Wars to them. You know, Rian Johnson really wanted the audience, the Star Wars audience, to really use their heads and think and accept new things. When the Star Wars audience, after waiting so many years for them to pick back these movies, just wanted to see Star Wars. That's all the audience generally want. They just want to see a Star Wars movie that makes them feel what the original trilogy made them feel. And they didn't get that with The Last Jedi. And neither did I, but I still respected the approach and the differences and making that big grand scheme. Like I've said, I talked about this on the podcast on Monday. We do have a podcast every Monday called Shoot Your Shot Podcast. I was talking about this. One of the problems I had with The Last Jedi was the way they portrayed Luke. You know, me growing up, I've been always a Luke fan, and just the way he's been brave enough to stand up and go against adversity and be brave and do all these things. And then, you know, The Last Jedi, he just didn't want to do that anymore. That was one of my problems, but then at the end, you know, he did reclaim himself, and I just expected like a stronger Luke and all that stuff. But look, I think this is really interesting to have Force Luke in there. Like I said, please, JJ, please, you are an amazing director. I have nothing bad to say about you, JJ. Please, just let one of the last scenes of this movie beat all the Force ghosts. Anakin, prequel Anakin, bring him back, get him in this movie. Leia, Luke, Han, let them all hug it out like a family, man, and being together, reunited, and then have Obi-Wan and Yoda just looking at the distance. And I swear to God, I will be so amazed and so grateful for that. I will cry my eyes out. Dude, I cried when they showed Yoda in The Last Jedi. When Yoda came out and his theme started playing, and my fiance could attest to this, your boy was bawling his eyes out. To hear that theme again and to see Yoda right next to Luke Skywalker after so many years. And if you could get that shot in this movie with them all being Force Ghosts, I would literally be absolutely head over heels and just give it a pause. But anyways, guys, let me know down below in the comment section. Are you excited for episode 9? Do you not care about Star Wars anymore? Because I do have to say, the hype for Star Wars is definitely at its lowest right now. After The Last Jedi's controversy, after Han Solo bombing in the box office, I feel like it's at its lowest when it comes to the hype meter. But let me know down below, are you still excited about this? Are you going to give this a chance? A lot of people are saying they're going to boycott Star Wars. Or is anybody going to watch this? Are you going to boycott Star Wars? Are you excited to see Force Ghosts? Are you excited to see Billy D. Williams as Lando again? Let me know in the comment section below. I thank you guys so much for watching the video. Daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. I want to do more videos like this, just talking down and breaking down news. If you like this video, let me know about it. I'll try to do this more. I think we're going to talk about like the whole Disney-Fox merger. If you want to see that, slap that thumb and let me know down below in the comments. I don't know. Look, I like doing reactions and vlogs, but if you guys want me to break down news like this, I could do this more often. So subscribe and join the Quick. Daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Links and all that down below in the description. You guys have a great weekend. It is hot as shit today. Sweet. And may the Force be with you.